The Power of the Evil Horde, featuring He-Man and Skeletor. This is the story of the power of the Evil Horde. You can read along with me in your book. You'll know it's time to turn the page when you hear this sound. Dark, menacing clouds whirled across the planet Eternia. As the storm gained speed, it headed straight for Snake Mountain, the evil stronghold of Skeletor. Webster climbed down from his lookout to warn Skeletor.
Master, a hurricane is coming.
Skeletor sensed something strange in the fierce winds.
This is no natural storm. No, it appears to be the work of some evil being.
Suddenly, a gruesome face took shape in the black clouds. Skeletor knew right away who was behind the storm.
Hordak, the ruthless leader of the Evil Horde.
Webster cowered behind his master.
But why has he come here? What could he want with us?
It is me he wants. Did I never tell you? Hordak was once my teacher here on Eternia, but I grew too powerful for him. I taught him a lesson or two.
Long fingers of lightning split the sky as the scowling face of Hordak drew nearer.
Greetings, Skeletor. You are finally going to pay for your betrayal.
Skeletor shook his fist at Hordak.
You weak old fool! You will never rule me again!
We shall see after I gain the power of Castle Grayskull.
Meanwhile, at Castle Grayskull, Orko kept his eye on the clouds.
Something just doesn't feel right about this storm, Adam.
Yeah, I know what you mean. It seemed to come up so quickly.
Suddenly, Hordak's face appeared in the clouds over Grayskull.
Man-at-Arms! Look! Who is that?
So it's Hordak who's behind this weather.
Adam whirled around.
Hordak? From the Evil Horde? Excuse me, Man-at-Arms. I just remembered something I had to do.
Prince Adam rushed from the room and pulled his sword from its scabbard.
By the power of Grayskull, I have the power!
Energy coursed through Adam's body. Huge muscles bulged out as his chest expanded. Adam was going through the most amazing transformation of all.
I am He-Man, Master of the Universe. Now to welcome Hordak to Eternia.
The heroic warriors raced out of the castle. Suddenly, a thick bolt of lightning streaked down from above. When the smoke cleared, there stood the Evil Horde. Hordak stepped to the front.
So, this is Castle Grayskull, seat of all power in Eternia. I must get inside. Leech, suck the energy from the warriors.
Leech leaped at Man-at-Arms, his suction cup hand sticking to the warrior's skin. He-Man tried to rescue his friend.
Let him go!
Suddenly, Mantenna's eyes popped up and sent stun rays streaming at He-Man, who was thrown backward from their force. But He-Man wasn't down for long. As Grizzlor tried to grab Orko from the air, He-Man leaped at the hairy henchman and knocked him right into Mantenna. Both Evil Horde members went sprawling. Then He-Man spun around and swung his sword mightily at Leech. The Master of Power Suction lost his grip on Man-at-Arms. Man-at-Arms could hardly stand.
He's weakened me, He-Man. Then do not fight. Go for help. I'll hold them off.
Hordak smiled and advanced slowly on He-Man.
Now that we know your strengths and weaknesses, He-Man, let's finish this little battle, eh?
A blinding ball of energy suddenly burst over the warriors' heads. Orko gasped when he saw what caused the explosion.
Skeletor!
That's right. I've come to stop Hordak from entering Castle Grayskull. Eternia is my territory, Hordak. Go back to Etheria!
Hordak clenched his fists.
You thought I would never escape your trap, but you were wrong. I am more powerful and more evil than ever. Neither you nor He-Man can stop me now.
Hordak pointed at Skeletor, surrounding the evil warrior with an eerie glow.
You are now locked in my magical prison. Let's see you figure that out, pupil. And as for you, He-Man...
Hordak reached up and suddenly grabbed Orko out of the air.
Skeletor's words about territory are well taken. I am returning to Etheria. If you want to save your little wizard, you'll have to fight me at the Fright Zone.
He-Man swung mightily at Hordak, but it was too late. The Evil Horde leader threw up his hands in a flourish. All of the Evil Horde disappeared in a cloud of smoke, along with Orko and Skeletor. For a moment, He-Man didn't know which way to turn.
Etheria? The Fright Zone? I know nothing of these places. How can I save my friend Orko?
But there was one who had the answer. The voice of the sorceress echoed through He-Man's mind.
Go to the center of a vine jungle. There you will find an enchanted tree with silver leaves. Pick a leaf and carry it with you. Each time you stroke it, you will be transported through the gate between Eternia and Etheria.
A heavy mist shrouded the vine jungle in darkness. He-Man slashed his way through the tangled growth as quickly as he could. Finally, he came to a clearing. There, shimmering in a strange silver light, stood the enchanted tree. He-Man picked a leaf and stroked it. Suddenly, a warm wind rushed through the jungle, and a great dark hole began to take shape near He-Man.
The passage to Etheria. Here I come, Orko.
The opening swallowed He-Man right up. In an instant, he was standing on the bleak terrain of Etheria, and not far away stood his destination, the Fright Zone.